First of all, thank you very much for inviting me. IDC is organizing a very nice event. And thank you all of you for following this session. I have something like 300 slides, so take your time. And no, it's a joke. I will do it as fast as possible and straight to the point. I'm Victor Garcia, working for Radware, and Radware is a security vendor which provides managed services and on-prem services worldwide. Okay? So we have data centers, we have scrubbing centers, we have POPs and honeypots worldwide, and we are in touch with all the attacks in the world. Okay? So the first message is hackers are attacking more, and will continue being attacking. So we need to be protected. This is the first message. So in contact with all the customers we have in the world, in all the verticals, no, service providers, big banks, insurance companies, energy, etc., what we see is 4 challenges mainly. The first challenge is that the threat landscape is growing. So as I said before, the hackers are attacking and are attacking with different methods, more sophisticated methods. And I remember several years ago, and you remember too, no? Are you protected? And yeah, I have firewalls, I have antivirus, I have IPS and things like that. Not anymore. Not anymore. This is enough. We need now very, very sophisticated techniques and very, very sophisticated technicians in order to really follow the trends of the attackers and stop them, because otherwise it's impossible. Okay, so this is the first challenge. The second challenge is digital transformation. Well, everybody is speaking about digital transformation, and all the companies are going to digital and so on. But during the last 2 years, and due to COVID mainly, most of the companies need to accelerate the digital transformation. So this is also a threat, because do the things fast, not all the time are secure. So we need to be aware about that. Cloud transition, of course, everybody is going to cloud and so on and so forth. And many companies at the beginning were thinking, oh, if I go to the cloud, obviously they will protect me. No? If I send my applications to the cloud, all the clouds, either Azure or AWS or Google, will protect me. And the answer is yes, but partially. Because they, of course, are protected. They protect their infrastructure, but the responsibility of protecting your applications is yours. So you need to find the way and the tools or the teams or the managed services to protect your applications when you go to the cloud. So this is another challenge that we are facing now. And finally, well, we have reduced to 4, but there are a lot of challenges today. No? But the last one is that the applications are moving also very fast and using very different techniques than in the past. So Kubernetes, microservices, containers, all that stuff is very complex and add also complexity to the security. So we need to be aware about this. So when we see the market, and in terms of different attacks, you can see DDoS attacks. Many of you know about what is DDoS, denial of service attacks. Most of us were thinking that these attacks are volumetric attacks, and it's not anymore. The volumetric attacks are the most spectacular attacks. No, attacking with 400 gigs to this bank. Yes, but this is only the 5% of the DDoS attacks. There are a lot of DDoS attacks that are smaller and continuous, and they are looking for vulnerabilities to really damage the enterprises. Increasing the attacks on applications and business. So there are a lot of attacks that don't go to the infrastructure, goes straight to the application. So this is another vector. And attackers are coming to your cloud. So the attackers knows that you are migrating to the cloud, and obviously what they are finding is the way to damage your applications in the cloud. So this is something that we need to take in mind. This comes for our own experience, because as I told you, we have a lot of data centers, scrubbing centers, and so on worldwide, and what we see in 1 year, in only 1 year, the increase of 27% on DDoS attacks, but 100% more on applications attacks. So it's double. And another thing that not everybody is thinking about is bots, bad bots attacks that are increasing 200%. Which are bot attacks? All of us knows what is a bot. And a bot not necessarily is a bad thing. It's automation that many companies use to look for trips, hotels, and things in order to search the best possibilities and so on. Half of the bots in the world are not good. So they are not looking for providing you good information. They are looking for storing, stealing the data. They're looking for damaging things and so on. So we need to take care about this. Nobody is immune. You will see here different examples that you probably have heard about it, no? Like Volkswagen, Audi, or Facebook being attacked with scrapping bots, API abuse, that most of the hackers are also attacking the APIs itself. Okay, so SolarWinds was very famous last year. 18,000 companies were damaged because of this attack, and 100 billion in damages, money, not only image, it's money. Okay. When you go to the cloud, and many companies like this, Mercedes-Benz or Google, Google Cloud and so on, has been attacked as well in their own clouds. So nobody is immune, and this is the first challenge: attacks, attacks, attacks. So we may think in every company how to be protected about these attacks, because they can either damage our data, they can damage our image, and they can damage our money. So it costs money. When we go to the second challenge, I spoke about fourth. No, this is the second. The second is the digital transformation. So as I said before, and everybody knows, because it's common now, many people is working from home, so we need to adapt a lot of things, VPNs and so on, to allow the users to work from home. And also the online consumption has grown a lot. So many companies that were not ready to sell through the cloud or through the internet now are doing e-commerce and need to do this. So application is becoming the center of the business. So some years ago, applications, of course, should be useful, not to be, and every company need to have applications. But now it's crucial. It's crucial because it's the key of the business. So if you are doing e-commerce and selling most of your products through internet, if your applications and your and your infrastructure is not working, you are not selling anything. So you are stopped and losing money. So this is important, and again, you need frictionless. This is a word that we like more and more. Frictionless. What means frictionless? That security, you need to provide security, but not stopping the business. So you need to find a way to continue working and continue growing and continue going to the cloud, doing the digital transformation and so on, but without friction. Because if you put a lot of things in security and you are stopping really the development of new applications or new ideas, this is not good as well. So this is important. When we go to the third challenge is cloud transition. And when you go to cloud transition, the public clouds are exposed, really exposed to the hackers. So you need consistent security and consistency to all clouds. Why? Because at the beginning, maybe companies were selecting one or the other, but many companies are selecting more than one cloud, and they are selecting, I will work with one or two or even three. So you need a multi-cloud security, and you need a combination of security on all this. So this is also important. And when we go to the fourth challenge is, as I said at the beginning, using Kubernetes, microservices, containers, and all that stuff. Is really complex, really complex. So you cannot use the traditional security to protect these environments. But also you cannot stop the developers to continue doing the right things in their applications. So this is the fourth pillar. So then there is a CISO. in the company. In every company, there is a CISO or something similar, responsible for security, and need to think about it. And the challenge is that they need to select the state-of-the-art protection, but also frictionless security. So they need to continue working. And they don't have to choose one thing or the other. You cannot say, oh, I need to choose security. It's the most important for me because I'm the CISO. No. The CISO is there for providing security, but not for stopping the business. Okay, so this is important. What can you find the best solution? If you go to the DDoS protection, the old solutions were using mainly thresholds, very simplified. So if you go to NetFlow and collect parameters and see if this threshold, that is a number of transactions, is over this limit, then I will consider that maybe this is an attack and so on and so forth. It doesn't work anymore. The hackers has a lot of techniques to overpass these kind of things, and they go very, very fast and damage you very, very fast. So you need behavioral detection. You need to learn about the patterns. You need to detect zero-day attacks, and you need real-time signatures in order to put the signature and stop the hacker. So you need to identify very, very fast, in terms of milliseconds, what the hacker is doing and stop it. Because otherwise, if you allow them to work during some minutes, these minutes means they have destroyed you. Clearly, very, very fast. They are very, very fast, and you need to be very, very fast stopping them. Not you. I mean, finding the best way to do it. Can be you, can be a partner, can be a multinational company, can be whatever, a managed service that can provide you this security. But you need to find these kind of things. When you go to application protection, then you need to discover with machine learning what is going on with the applications. So not anymore you can have a list of vulnerabilities and apply these vulnerabilities and go refreshing these vulnerabilities every week or something like that. Doesn't work. You need real-time systems and solutions that allows you to stop the hackers attacking your applications. And when you go to the cloud, the same. You need intelligence correlation to identify clearly if someone is trying to do something different than has been done before, even if he is allowed because maybe you have provided this permission and you forgot to delete this permission. So you need to find the way that nobody in the cloud can do things with your permission, but with your real permission. So. You need to combine application surfacing one side with WAF or WAP techniques, because now is more common the terminology of WAP. Bot management, API protection, and DDoS protection, and in the cloud, a lot of technologies that you need to apply in order to protect the cloud. The solution should be or must be agnostic, so absolutely vendor independent in terms of infrastructure and in terms of applications and software used. Need to be automated, very automated, because otherwise the hackers are much faster than you. So you cannot trust anymore on people manually doing things. You need to trust on machine learning and artificial intelligence to control your security, and must be flexible and use multiple deployment options that can be either on-prem, either in the cloud, or either hybrid. So there are multiple ways to be protected, and depending on the case, can be applied some way or the other. Summary. These are the 4 main challenges that we are seeing in the market, and the CISO's challenge is to select the best state-of-the-art technology, frictionless security. And this is our message. Thank you.